Good morning, students, to our session of Auditing and Corporate Governance. Now, in the previous session, we have completed our first chapter of unit number 1, that is Internal Check and Control. In the previous session, we complete our first chapter. Now, today, I am going to introduce the new chapter, that is chapter number 2 of unit number 2. Yes, make my words again. Remember one thing, there are 4 chapters in unit number 1 and there are 2 chapters in unit number 2. So this is our last chapter of unit number 2, that is vouching. Today we are going to start the new chapter, vouching. Now in vouching we are going to learn the introduction of vouching, definition of vouching, meaning of vouchers, characteristic of vouching, objects of vouching, importance of vouching, points to be considered in vouching, vouching and auditor's duty, vouching the receipt side of cash book and vouching the payment side of cash book. Now here we are going to learn the actual work of auditing, that is vouching. Whatever vouchers, whatever transactions the organization have, here auditor is going to see the authentication of that voucher, and here the cross verification of vouchers will be done by auditor and his team. So one by one we are going to see that how the process is going to carried out by the auditor at the time of auditing. Under the first one, that is introduction. Here it is given that vouching is a procedure followed in the auditing process to authorize the creditability of the entries entered in the books of accounts. Yes, here auditor is going to follow a systematic process in which auditor is going to see the authentication of each and every entries, each and every accounting entries which is entered in the books of accounts, and here he is going to see that the authentications of the entry plus the authentication of the vouchers itself. Means whatever voucher organization produced to auditor, it must be in a proper manner. It must be have the physical existence, and the arithmetic mistake is not allowed at the time of when organization is producing any vouchers to the auditor. In simple and easier word, vouching can be understood as an investigation by an auditor of the documents presented by the firm to check the correctness of such documents. Here, a formal investigation is done by the auditor. Means whatever documents organization produced to the auditor, here auditor is going to see the correctness and the authentications of each and every documents and each and every vouchers which is with the organization. So એક ટાઈપનું ક્રોસ વેરિફિકેશન છે વાઉચિંગની પ્રોસેસ કે જ્યાં ઓડિટર પાસે ડિફરન્ટ બુક્સ ઓફ અકાઉન્ટ્સ હશે અને ડિફરન્ટ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ્સ હશે, ફોર્મલ એગ્રીમેન્ટ્સ હશે અને ડિફરન્ટ વાઉચર્સ હશે. હવે અહીંયા ઓડિટરની ડ્યુટીમાં આવે છે first and foremostly, that is to see that vouchers are correct and voucher must be authenticated. પહેલાં વાઉચિંગનું જ્યારે ટેસ્ટિંગ થઈ જશે, વાઉચર્સનું ટેસ્ટિંગ થઈ જશે, એટલે ઓટોમેટિકલી ઓડિટિંગની પ્રોસેસ છે એ સ્ટાર્ટ થઈ જ જશે. એન્ડ દેટ વિલ બી ઇઝી ફોર ધ ઓડિટર if each and every documents and if each and every vouchers are correct enough. Then after, the documentary evidence such as counterfoil, cash memo, receipt, paying slips for recording transactions in books of accounts is defined as voucher. Yes, the main thing, what do you mean by vouchers? ઘણી બધી વખત આપણે સાંભળીએ છીએ કે yes, the auditor is going to verify the vouchers, but what is the voucher? So here the explanation is there: any counterfoil, any receipt, cash memo, paying slips, or the books in which the transactions are recorded, so that document will be known as vouchers. The transactions supposed to be recorded only if the evidence is available. If the documents are there, if the vouchers are there, then and then auditor is going to see, or he is going to verify the vouchers with the books of accounts. If there is no voucher, then there is no scope of cross verification. Here one example is given, that is, purchase transaction should have these supporting documents for the preparation of voucher. Invoice bill, quotation, purchase order, requisite slip, and entry gate pass. So these are the vouchers, these are the evidence through which the purchase transactions is there. So this is about the introduction of vouching. I hope you all are clear about it. Means, what do you mean by vouchers or vouching? The transactions recorded in the books of accounts are to be compared with the supporting evidence like receipts, invoice, contract, and other documentary evidence. Whatever you are going to record in the books of accounts, it must be clearly compared with its evidence. And if the comparison is not there, then definitely we are not going to rely on the entries of books of accounts. It is also to be seen that the transactions recorded in the books are properly authenticated and approved. Authenticated means here organization is not going to give any false voucher or any vouchers which is produced by fraud. કોઈ પણ રીતે ખોટા વાઉચર્સ કે જેનું એક્ઝિસ્ટન્સ જ નથી, જે ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન્સનું ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશનમાં એક્ઝિસ્ટન્સ જ નથી, એ વાઉચર્સને ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન પ્રોડ્યુસ કરી શકતી નથી. Ordinary vouching means examination of original documentary evidence in support of accounting entries. બુક્સ ઓફ અકાઉન્ટ્સમાં ગમે તે એન્ટ્રી તમે કરો છો, તમે 5000ની એન્ટ્રી કરો છો કે 5 કરોડ્સની એન્ટ્રી કરો છો, એ એન્ટ્રીને સપોર્ટ કરતું તમારી પાસે પ્રૂફ હોવું કમ્પલસરી છે. એન્ડ દેટ પ્રૂફ ઇઝ નથિંગ બટ the evidence, the documents or the vouchers. Then after, the definition of vouching. Here we have two different definitions of vouching. One by one we are going to see that. The first one is, by vouching, it means the verification of the authority and authenticity of transactions are recorded in books of accounts. So, a clear verification is done by the auditor, and here the verification, it is on the basis of the authentications of the transaction must be there. The next definition, vouching is a technical term which refers to the inspection of documentary evidence supporting and sustaining a transactions. So here a simple two definition is with you. You are supposed to remember only one definition for your examination purpose. The next, so now we are going to see the vouchers, the meaning of vouchers. Vouching is a process, while the documentary evidence used for the purpose of vouching is a voucher. વાઉચર છે એ પ્રૂફ છે, એ એક ફોર્મલ ડોક્યુમેન્ટ છે, અને એ વાઉચરના બેઝિસ ઉપરથી જ્યારે બુક્સ ઓફ અકાઉન્ટ્સમાં એન્ટ્રી થાય છે, સો દેટ વિલ બી નોન એઝ વાઉચિંગ. Thus, vouchers are the documentary or other evidence in support of transactions entered in the books of accounts. So, but obvious, cash receipt, bank passbook, the entries of different transactions, that will be known as voucher. And when the organization is going to record in the books of accounts with the help of these vouchers, will be known as, that the process is known as vouching. Then after, the next point, that is types of voucher. The type is divided into two types. The first one is primary voucher and second one is collateral or secondary vouchers. The first one, primary voucher, means the original voucher. The original evidence of any transaction will be known as primary vouchers. The bills or the documents that are available in the original copy are known as primary voucher. And second one, collateral voucher, means the voucher that is available in a duplicate copy or in a carbon copy, so that voucher is known as secondary voucher. સપોઝ તમારી માર્કશીટ છે, તમારી ઓરિજિનલ માર્કશીટ છે કે જેના બેઝિસ ઉપર તમે તમારો રિઝ્યુમ પ્રિપેર કરો છો, સો દેટ માર્કશીટ વિલ બી નોન એઝ યોર પ્રાઇમરી વાઉચર. એન્ડ વેન યુ આર ગિવિંગ ધ ફોટોકોપી ઓફ યોર original mark sheet, so that photocopy will be known as secondary voucher or collateral voucher. Then after, the next point is characteristic of vouching. There are few main characteristics of vouching that we are going to understand one by one. The first one is examination of entries in books of accounts. Yes, through vouching we are going to have a nitty-gritty analysis, a nitty-gritty and examinations of each and every entries in the books of accounts. The second one, examination is done with the help of different vouchers. Yes, through vouchers it is possible to examine each and every entries and each and every document which is produced by the organization. Then after third one, documentary evidence supports and sustains a transaction. Whatever proof organization is producing to the auditor, it gives a support to the transaction which is recorded by the accountant in the books of accounts. The next one is correctness of transactions. Through vouching, auditor comes to know that the vouchers are correct, the transactions are true, and the amount which is recorded in the books of accounts is also true. The next characteristic is important aspect of auditing. Yes, vouching is one of the main important aspect of auditing because the process of auditing starts with vouching. Without vouching, the work of auditing does not begin. So it is the startup of examination or the startup of the process of auditing, that is the examination of transactions in a proper manner. I think it is clear to each and everyone. It is really very easy chapter. The points are really very easy one. So let's have the another point, that is objects of vouching. The first objective is to see the correctness of the transactions. Again the same thing is going to be repeated, that through vouching auditor is going to see the correctness of each and every transaction which is entered in the books of accounts. Second one, records support the documentary evidence. Whatever transactions are recorded in the books of accounts, it must have a proof, and that proof must be in the physical manner. So the documentary evidence must be there for the support of records in the books of accounts. Then after, the third one is to check that no transaction is left out. Here we are going to see that accountant is giving entries of each and every transactions in a proper manner with the proper amount. So no transaction is going to be left out by the accountant. All transactions are properly authenticated. Yes, here organization is not going to produce any false false voucher, means the authenticated transactions must be there with the auditor for the verification purpose. The last one, to see that necessary vouchers relating to entries recorded in the books are with the client. Suppose there is a voucher of sales, there is a voucher of cash sales to Mr. X. So that transaction must be recorded with the books of Mr. X only. So here we are going to have the cross verifications of each and every transactions with their respective clients. So it is really very easy point, a small point. So we are going to start the new point, that is importance of vouching. Yes, the process of vouching is really very important, and auditor is not going to give, or it is not going to be ignored by the auditor. Vouching is the first step of auditing and very important step of the process of auditing. If the process of vouching is done in a proper manner, so automatically the half work of auditing will be done, and then after auditor is going to see about the valuation parts of assets and liability only. The main part is the verifications of vouchers. So there is really very importance of vouching as far as the process of auditing is concerned. Or in a simple manner we can say that the success or failure of auditing is directly related with the process of vouching. How auditor is going to take the process of vouching at the time of work of audit, it is totally depends upon, it is totally gives the result of failure or success in the process of auditing. So here we are going to see the importance of vouching one by one. The first one, that is reliable examination. Here in the process, each and every entries are going to be verified with the documents. Means whatever entries are there in the books of accounts are duly checked to ensure that the transactions are genuine, the transaction is authenticated, and the transactions are related with the normal course of organization. If the transactions are not authenticated, then it is not going to be recorded in the books of accounts. So first and foremostly, through vouching we comes to know that each and every transactions are proper, each and every vouchers are reliable, it is totally authenticated. So the process of examination which is done by the auditor, it must be reliable enough. So the other person, that is the shareholders or other external parties of the organization, can easily rely on this authenticated examination that is done by the auditor. Second one, examination of original evidence. Here, auditor insists that whatever vouchers, whatever evidence or whatever proof that is produced by the organization must be in the original mode. Means if the transactions are duplicated, if the vouchers are duplicated, each and every vouchers, or we can say that most of the vouchers are duplicated, then auditor cannot rely on them. So here a proper examinations of original evidence must be done by the auditor so that he gets the confidence, the auditor gets the confidence that the transactions are true, and on the basis of true transactions, the entries automatically produce the authenticated result. The third importance, that is detection of errors at initial stage. Yes, again the another task of auditing is to find out any errors or fraud in the vouchers and in the books of accounts. So definitely by the verifications of the vouchers in a proper manner, the auditor comes to know about any errors or any fraud at the initial stage only. So, in the initial stage, the organization is in a position to rectify the mistakes which is done by the organization's staff members. And the last point, that is keeps the auditor alert. Yes, the process of vouching is a kind of alarm for the auditor. If auditor can detect errors and frauds in the beginning of the work of audit, and that is through the vouching, so he becomes more alert, because if in the initial stage, if the vouchers are full of errors, if the entries are full of fraud, then what is about in the next level? So the process of vouching gives an alert, or it is an alarm for the auditor that how he is going to rely on the vouchers and on the books of accounts. So through vouching, auditor gets many advantages, and basically it is important for both. It is the process of vouching is important for the organization itself and for the auditor themselves. So that's all about today's session. I hope you all are clear about this point. Thank you, girls. Thank you so much.